Recalled by many Kenyans that, I forget the date, but it was the famous Jacaranda grounds in Embakasi East, when I declared that I was willing, ready and able to say my brother Raila Odinga tosha for a third time. But since that time, a lot of things have happened that have tended to negate that very spirit. Recently, I went on a tour of Mombasa through Makueni and Taita Taveta counties and a bit of Kwale, received in Mombasa by very enthusiastic Kenyans who are telling me, we will not allow you to go and do that interview. And they gave their reasons. Having deputized my brother Raila twice, was even President Kibaki's vice president, they thought we had the credentials. And so at the end of it all, I presented myself, much to the consternation of so many of them who felt I shouldn't have. But those Kenyans who know my very clear stand on humility and values and servant leadership, I felt I didn't want to give the impression that I was arrogant, that I was proud. I didn't want to appear before eminent personalities like Bishop Mjenga, Bishop Zacchaeus Okoth, and others. And I took the decision then to go. In fact, immediately after I finished that conversation, just strictly not an interview, I left for an assignment in Juba, South Sudan. And when I was there, Sudan, I tried to follow what's going on. And this matter of who will be Raila's running mate will actually be resolved by Raila himself, myself, possibly. I tried to follow Moi has been a very key member of the council established, and I tried to follow and has been President Uhuru Kenyatta. So I want Kenyans to know we've been in full consultations, that although the eminent persons have done their work, the final decision has actually been taken by the candidate himself, the Honorable Raila Odinga, his own decision, which I respect. And I wish him and his running mate, our sister Martha Karua, well. But I also made it very clear that if I know my country, if I know our country well, that decision will meet with overwhelming opposition. And therefore, we have agreed to go our separate ways and compare notes as we move. I'm talking to you as my brother Gideon is here, and I know that some people have been saying Gideon was sent to rope Kalonzo in, but remember Gideon, when we had CJ, we used to call him Mr. Ropeman. He was supposed to rope. And I spoke this morning to Honorable David Ocheng, who is in the United States. Must have been very early for him, and he's fully with us in these things. So, in order to go our separate ways, the options are obvious, that we need to revisit the matter of the coalition under the Political Parties Amendment Act. And my honest opinion, and this is what I'm going to follow through after this, is OCA continues as originally established, Azimio continues as established, originally established, and we move on. We move on. Compare notes. We have a business here to save this land, to rid this land of corruption, to rid this country of negative energy, hatred, and